What up, guys? It's your boy Cowboys fan 0406 coming at you with this video real quick. I'm not gonna get into the Browns game because that just really there's no need for a victory video because I really didn't do any hating on the Browns because really I mean I would be embarrassed to even say that I'm a Browns fan, if I was a Browns fan. So I didn't do no hate video. Like I told you, I was worried a little bit, worried a little bit because it looked like the Browns were, they're getting better and better each week, so I was just, being optimistic and being like, just watch out for the Browns. But, the Cowboys did it. They handed that ass spanking. Just a few points. Dak, 3 touchdown passes. What else? Ezekiel with 92 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. So that's about it. I mean, there's really not much to freaking talk about with this game. Because it was the Browns and it was a ass handing. So with that being said, man, we got the Steelers next week. Okay. Now I didn't watch the game, but I just saw the Steelers get beat 21-7 or 21-14 or whatever it was. So, the Steelers are beatable. I understand that the Eagles proved that in week 3, but I don't know, man. And then I don't know. So I don't know with this team. They're the Steelers because they're beatable and the Cowboys can't beat them. And I feel that if the Baltimore Ravens beat them and then the Cowboys beat them, Baltimore Ravens beat them and the Eagles have beaten them, and we beat the Eagles and we play the Ravens here in a couple weeks, I think we should be able to beat the Steelers. I like the way Dak and Ezekiel play this game. Since they're rookies, they go into this game like every rookie, they're like, okay, you go into this game, you come into this game and you're just like, you have this mentality of like, I'm gonna do me and I'm gonna play the way I play and fuck everyone else and whatever. And that's the way these two guys play. And that's why they feed off of each other real well. Because they have this I don't give a fuck mentality. I know how good I am. I'm gonna show off my skills. And that's exactly what they're doing. And we're 7-1. The record speaks for itself. We're 7-1. So this team isn't a joke. When week 1 happened, it was, oh shit, the Cowboys in trouble. We need Romo back, whatever. That was week 1. Week 2 was, all right, we got to win. Week 3 was, all right, we got another win. And then week 4 came and it was like, all right, here's the real challenge. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we really need Romo or not. And we destroyed the Bengals. Then the following week, oh no, here's the real challenge. Let's see what happens here. It's Green Bay. We might need Romo after this game. We went in and we handled our business at Lambeau. Then after Lambeau, we had a bye week, right? Yeah, I think we had a bye week. And after Lambeau, yeah, we had a bye week. And then after Lambeau, it was Philly. And we're like, oh man, you know what, Philly? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with Philly. After each week, we keep talking more and more about when we're going to need Romo, if we're going to need Romo, when we should bring Romo back. Look, I love Romo, and I want him to be our quarterback. I do, because I know that with him as our quarterback, we can be just as good. But with Dak at the reins right now, you don't disrupt that cohesiveness, that chemistry that they got going on right now. You just do not disrupt any of that. So, with that being said, I want Romo back, but you don't fuck with chemistry like that. And until Romo is needed, there should be no talk of Romo coming back at any point in time at all. Because, trust me, at some point this season, Romo will be needed again. He will. Something will happen with Dak. God forbid, knock on wood. But I'm just saying, at some point, Romo is going to be needed. Romo will. whether it's for a game or for half of a game or whatever. But Romo will be needed, and that's all I'm gonna say about the Romo thing. Is that we cannot write off Tony Romo too soon. You cannot compare, like I said before, to other people that fucking are up Dak's ass, which I understand why, being a frustrated Cowboys fan for the past 20 plus years, because of the last time we won a Super Bowl. Oh no, what, 19 years ago? 21 years ago. Yeah, 21 years ago. 21 plus years, yeah. So I get it, and then with Romo being our quarterback for the past 10 seasons, and now the championship and all this hype after year after year after year, you gotta understand, people, there's been 1 or 2 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons out of his 7-year career that we've actually had a running game, that we've actually had a decent defense, that we've actually had good weapons and a good line to block for Romo. The other 7 that we haven't really done shit, no run game, no line. I mean, you've had Dez for the past, 6, 7 years, however many years he's been in the league now. I mean, aside from him, and then, we went, Dez has been in the league, 4 or 5 years, some of that. Anyway, and, I mean, aside from Dez, we had T.O., who helped us go 13-3. When we had T.O., we had a decent run game with Barber and being our third down back, and who's it, Julius Jones or whatever, and what's his name, T.O., and that good line. That was a chemistry for success. And we all forget that Patrick Creighton, when we played the Giants, dropped a for sure first down, possible touchdown that would have won us, took the game over and won us the game. You forget that. And then you forget that DeMarco Murray fumbled before the half for a touchdown. It was a fucking touchdown. He was running for the touchdown. You forget that, and you still want to blame Romo. Like, Romo is one of the greatest quarterbacks for the Cowboys. He's one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league when he is healthy and playing. And y'all, Cowboys fans, us Cowboys fans, we forget that so much because we see a player who's played fucking 8 games and is got us to a record at 8-1. Like, I get it, we're at 8-1, but look at the teams we played. A shitty Browns team. Who'd we play week 2? Oh, we played the Redskins. I mean, again, Ezekiel and Dak were getting into the groove, so I'm not really counting that as playing against a tough team, because we know the Redskins are shitty. And then after that, the real test was the Bengals. They played like shit. We played Aaron Rodgers, which is tough to beat at Lambeau, but he played like shit, which is why we won, which is why the defense looked so great, which is why we're doing so good. It's because our defense is also fucking shit up for the opposing offense. But then we play Philly, and Dak, hate me, whatever, you want to talk shit, but Dak got exposed with blitzes and everything that came down. And yes, I get it, he came back in the end and drove, and we got the W. I get it, I'm grateful, I'm happy, awesome. But at the same time, you think we would be in that predicament if we had Romo in there, when he knows when a certain coverage is coming, when he knows when the blitz is coming and he can audible and change out of that? Do you think we would have been in that predicament? I don't think so. But like I said, I've said to other people, I'm glad Dak went through that, because now he can read and he notices when defense, what they're disguising and what's actually going to happen. Because without growing pains, Dak will not get to the level that he needs to get. So I'm glad he got exposed, because now he can learn and watch on film of what he needs to do differently. Okay? So Cowboy fans, let's not get it twisted. I'm not hating on Dak. I'm not up Romo's ass. No. I'm a Cowboys fan I'm a Cowboys fan who knows that we still need Romo. All right? We still need Romo. Now, with that being said, I'm about to go take some sake bombs right now here at the mall. It's an outdoor mall that I live down the street from. Got some friends waiting for me. We have to take some sake bombs, get a little drunk, celebrate this win. We got Pittsburgh next week. Peace.